of the election officials who did their jobs this last year, not last week, this last year. They were under a tremendous amount of pressure to not only perform their jobs well, but to perform their jobs under the threat of lawsuits, to perform their jobs under the threat of violence.
Voter suppression is still, by and large, it is still very much targeted against the Black and brown communities. And the element of racism that still exists.
We're still a polarized country. People don't feel represented. They don't feel that either party is really a home for them. And it's more like they know the other party is not the home for them. They know who they're going to vote against. That is part of the reason we get these whiplashy elections.
Our agency came together and voted for the Voluntary Voting System Guidelines 2.0, which will allow for the purchase of new voting equipment, which will be more secure, more accurate, and more accessible for folks. That is going to need money that's going to be needed to pay for those new machines.
35% of voters said that democracy was one of the key issues that they cared about. I don't know that we define democracy the same way in this country. And I think there is a national conversation that needs to happen about what it means to live in a democracy.
We all can agree that there's change in America, and everyone is trying to figure out exactly what that means for themselves, for their work, for their communities. So hopefully more conversations, there will be many more.